YouTube, what's up? My name is Chicken Fried Rice, and guess what? Welcome to this week's Royal Canadian Armored Force Top Player of the Week. Now, we've added RPM4. This is the first RPM4 member that we have on the Top Player of the Week. Now, Cog One Shot was once an RCAF member, but he has recently made the switch. For those of you guys that don't know yet, RPM4 is the clan that we use in Clan Wars. We have a Royal Canadian Armored Force, and then you upgrade from there to RPM4 once you have a Tier 10 tank. So Cog One Shot, now this is the first time we're going to have a VK30E301, so that's going to be pretty interesting. This is the first time I've ever seen such an amazing game with the VK301. But you want to know, not surprising, this is not a bad tank. It is actually fairly good. I have gone up against these in my Easy 8 in all my tanks, and they have some pretty thick frontal armor, and they do a pretty darn good job. So Cog One Shot here, this game, is going to play it very, very slow, and he's smart about this. He's not going to be too aggressive and get himself killed like half his team. In this map, you don't want to do what that T-34 that got killed there did, and charge up over that hill. Because when you're charging over that hill, you're putting yourself in an exposed position. Put yourself there, the whole entire enemy team will fire at you, and you have nowhere to fall back to. While being here, all you have to do is take a little bit of a drive down the hill, and you can offer fire support on the people in the city. Cog One Shot there takes down that T-34. I think that might have been 85. Not sure though, didn't get the time to see the name. So, 2 kills, ills. So, as you can tell, this is not a fast game. It's starting off a little slow, and you know what? There is nothing wrong with that. Although, half his team is already dead, so I wouldn't say it's a really slow game. So, not much happening besides for that. He is just here. Just, why not? Kill that KV-1 while he's at it. He is currently at 3 kills. Now, the big question remains, will Cog One Shot successfully achieve an enemy team annihilation? We all know that's the most, well, basically the best thing you can ever achieve in the top. Well, I haven't come with a term better than team annihilation. So right now the team annihilation is the best thing I have. I think I'm going to do Kill Apocalypse next. Kind of steal it from Halo, but I love how that sounds. So, Cog One Shot here, coming up, and he is going to go, and you know what, that I believe is an ARL 44, yes indeed, and unfortunately he's on the other side of the track. So right now Cog's team is even to the other team. Now he just lost one of his tier 6's tanks, and is going to go a little downhill fast for his team. He is not in a strong position, not himself as a player, but his team. I've been in games where I've carried the game back. It is not an easy thing to do. I think the best I've ever done is 6 kills in the game. I don't even know how these guys managed to pull off 8, 9, 10 kills. Actually, I haven't seen 10 kills yet. But like these games where you kill more than half the team, that's just absolutely incredible how people are able to pull that off. Now, Cog One Shot seems to be starting to face a little bit of an issue right now. He has 2 of his teammates, especially that one SU-85, I believe, who just charged down and went to go get itself killed. You have that other tank over there, which seems to be a KV-1, and then he has his priest, and that's pretty much all that there's left. The enemy team still has 5 tanks, and both of their artillery units still up and operational. And now the enemy is approaching Cog's cap. Now the reaction to this is the very proper one. It's the only one that you really can do in this situation. Is you're gonna want to go back, and you want to go and defend the cap from the enemy. It's really the only thing that you can do in this situation. But before he can do that, Cog gets distracted here because this Hellcat right here decides that he wants to go toe to toe with a VK3001 or 301, however you want. Actually, it's a 3601. Sorry about that. And so here comes the Hellcat. Now, unfortunately for him, Cog has a much faster reloading speed than that 90mm, which also adds up to a better DPS. Also, Cog has much thicker armor, meaning that the Hellcat does not have a guaranteed pen. Now, right now, by this one Hellcat, he is brought down to half health. and he is in the danger zone because he can currently be spotted by the enemies. He is on their side of the territory, but at this point in the game, it's not as much as a worry. It's more of a skirmish at this point. You're just going around and you're trying to hunt the last two people alive. So the enemy tries to start and cap the base. The priest not doing much on the other hand. Cog one shot, lining himself up here for some shots on the side armor of that ARL-44 because it did not continue to cap. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't get any more sights onto that ARL-44. So the smart thing to do, keep going. Don't wait for that ARL to pop up because by the time everything comes back or the ARL pops back up on radar, he's going to have some issues. Now right there, the ARL pops up and is going after the M7 Priest. Cog's not his biggest worry right now. He wants to stop that cap and he wants to stop it now. Comes and see this M5 Stewart. That is the Japanese M5, which is also an M5A1. Kills it, and now what he has to worry about is that ARL-44. He cannot take him on head-to-head. He doesn't have the health for it, and he cannot penetrate that frontal armor. Luckily for him, that ARL is currently preoccupied with the priest, who actually manages to get a shot off and kills the ARL. Now right here, Cog one shot doing the best thing you can do in this situation, being patient. Most people, once you hit the last minute of the game, will grow impatient and will just attack. They're just gonna attack like that. Now right now, if you look at the chat, the Su-85 is attacking VK3601 to move up and attack them. Now what he wants to do and what he is going to do is he's going to sit there and he's going to camp. Now I know that sounds really bad, but that's actually the smart thing to do. If you move up, you're going to attack. All you need is for that French tank to spot you, and then you got a grill and an Su-5 firing straight onto you, and you're done. And even then, that French tank probably can do the 55 damage that it takes Cog one shot to die. So he is in a very, very bad position. Now you see him, he's doing the smart thing. He's trying to coordinate with his team. But the priest is not listening to him, so he is not going to be too good. So right here, just gonna speed things up a bit because not too much is happening. But notice how he's just waiting there. He's showing an extremely huge amount of patience. And you know what? This is going to pay off in the long run because once that enemy pops up, they're not going to be able to do anything. There you go. Su-5 pops up, going after the M7 Priest. Now he does a penetration, no damage. Now that that Su-5 comes in. Here comes the grill. Boom. He takes care of that one. And you know what? He's just got a team annihilation. Why not add to it? He's going to go after that Panzer IV. And you know what? Panzer IV is done. No problem. Team annihilation. 8 kills. So as usual, guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys all next time.